How you doing, everybody? It's another great day to come and talk to you about a couple of things. I think the first thing I want to mention to you is that just to bring you up to date on the things that are happening with our new City Hall. We have successfully gone through the bidding process, and yesterday at our City Council meeting, the City Council accepted the bids for that product. And so again, we're going to start probably, my guess is, a little of it's dependent on what our good weather is going to do to us, and we've all seen the way that's been over the last little while, but there's a good chance that they'll be over there doing some site preparation and such next week. So we're on schedule to get that going, and I'm grateful to see that happening. I want to spend just a minute talking to you about the governor's extended order. His order expired yesterday for our stay home order. And yesterday, if you were able to get online and see, he expressed his concerns, and he's extended that stay home order through the end of this month. So that's through the 30th of April. There are a few exceptions. We've got it posted on our website. There are other places you can go and see if you want to go and read through the complete order and what it has. It's a concern. There's no doubt about it. As I have had many a call, both people calling me as well as the calls that I've participated in with the organizations that are serving us through this time of emergency. One of the things that has been expressed a lot is people's mental well-being and behavioral well-being. And I get it that when we ask people to stay in their homes and kind of close things down and close businesses down, that's going to cause some problems. That's going to cause some challenges and some concerns, I guess is the way I should put it. So I understand that. My ask of you as the mayor is that we find a way to abide by that. As I have looked at the decision process from our governor, I think that he followed good science to make this decision. They are hoping that by the end of this month they can have a conclusion. Now, folks, I do recognize that here in Bannock County, I looked at our numbers last night. They update the numbers from the Southeast Idaho Health District at 5 o'clock every day. And so about 6:30 last night, I got on and looked. And in our area, the Southeast Idaho District, as of last night, there were 10 cases that had been confirmed. Of those 10 cases, only 4 were still active. And that was 1 in each of 4 counties, Power County, Bingham County, Caribou County, and Bannock County, and then the other 4 counties in the district had reported none. So in our area, we certainly have been blessed that this virus hasn't been a really big thing, and that's what we want to make sure continues, is that we make sure and stay healthy. Now, I certainly personally understand the concern of businesses wanting to be opening up, and the governor put out with his order, he gave some guidelines that if you could follow, that he allowed for at least partial openings of businesses. So make sure and get online, look at that, see what's available to you. But my ask of you, of each citizen of the city of Chubbuck, is that we do all that we can to follow that order. The governor didn't make this decision lightly. I would guess it was one of the hardest decisions he's ever had to make. And this is what we've been instructed to do. So I would encourage that we follow through with that. The last thing I want to say is I think it is important that we be aware of one another. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbors, and that becomes very difficult when we're asked to stay indoors and stay separated and make sure and have distance. But there are ways through text message, through phone calls that we can call and check up on our neighbors and our friends, our associates, to make sure that they're well. One thing that came to my mind the other day, and I thought I would just suggest that here as I conclude this blog today, and that is that maybe if each one of us who are willing to could, for the next little while, just fly the American flag at your home as just a sign of support, of unity, of coming together and to do the best for our communities. Now, there's going to be some other ways for us to express proper support for people who are being challenged by this. Be looking for that. I understand that next week there's going to be some announcements of some things that we can each do to support particularly businesses that have been impacted negatively by this. So keep your eyes and ears open, and let's come together as a community and work through this the very best. That truly is the American spirit, that when we're challenged, we come through in a big way. So Don't hesitate to reach out if you have particular needs. It's important that you reach out and let people know what you need. And I know as a community we're going to come through this in a wonderful way. And just share that with you. Grateful to be with you today. Have a pleasant week, and we'll see you again next week.